Sunrises these days for me are all about just enjoying that moment. Often I find, especially in the past, where I'm frantically looking for a composition and you just lose the moment, just lose the enjoyment of it all. I'm sat here at the side of Wastwater. It's not a bad background, is it? It's the start of the day and my plans are to hike 4 fells, one of which you can just see there, which is Yewbarrow. And then I'm going to head on to Red Pike, Steeple and Scoat Fell. The weather forecast is blue skies up to around dinner time, so the photography is going to be very limited. But around dinner time, there's forecast some cloud coming in, so let's just hope. All I've done this morning is just enjoy the moment and use the video capabilities of the R6. So I'm currently ascending Yewbarrow. Just see behind me, very prominent conical shape. Often seen on the left hand side with a classic view of Wastwater with Great Gable in the middle. Quite a steep climb actually. Past the yew trees, I took a shot of these about a month ago. I was in this area, in Wasdale area, heading up to Haycock. Now, look at that, see it? The Gitzo tripod has returned along with the Whistler bag. The Whistler bag, I've been thinking about this actually. I've now had it 3 years, but it's never let me down. Strong, sturdy, waterproof. It is a tad on the heavy side though. Yeah, the Gitzo tripod, I missed it to be honest. I didn't make a reference to my liking of setting up an image like an artist and his easel, so it has returned. So I'm a bit heavier this time. I've also attached the holster, and in here is my R6. So quick access really, some video footage. Right, it is quite a testing climb up to Yewbarrow. So, see how I go. The light it's a lovely light actually, I'll be honest. I'll see what I can find on the way up, if anything. But, first conquest is that. So I'm not quite at the top of Yewbarrow. I'll tell you what though, quite an airy ascent. Hands on, plenty of foot, please put your foot, bit of scree going on, but not too bad. I'll tell you what though, the views in front of me, absolutely wonderful. The light is not too harsh. We're at the end of September and the sun is not going to rise much more, so it's casting some lovely shadows on the scene. It's all just about playing with the angles. I'm eliminating the sky, but there's a band of light which is hitting the side of Ling Mel, and also it's got some nice shadows, nice copse of trees, and yes, meandering lines as well with the river and a bridge. And I've set up here, I've played around with portrait, landscape orientation, manually focus as well, quite keen on that. With the RF lenses you've got the option to focus or program it, customize it, so you can either focus or you flip a switch where it on control and you can actually adjust the aperture in my case, which helps with my video. But yeah, frames up here, position it as best as I can. Yes, wonderful. Now the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that I've finally got a L bracket. This is from Small Rig and it's specifically designed for the R5 and R6. A little niggly issue, it's not really an issue, but bear in mind this is my first camera with a very angled screen, which I fitted a L bracket to. Before I had the 5D, which didn't have the very angled screen with an L bracket, and it just restricts your movement a little bit more towards landscape orientation rather than portrait orientation, so I'm going to move it around, but no issue whatsoever. So yeah, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Right, I'm going to carry on to my ascent up to the top of Yewbarrow. I'm having to just shield myself from the wind. It comes in quite hard gusts, very harsh, quite cold as well. Something I've noticed, the definite drop in temperature as we approach autumn. Red Pike is just behind me somewhere. I haven't quite reached it. Photography wise, if you remember back at the start, I said that around dinner time the clouds are due. Well, there is quite a thick veil of cloud, but it's high cloud, so it's not giving me the moody atmosphere, you know, when it creeps over the fell tops. It is, however, giving me some breaks in light. The light is just getting through the clouds and creating the patches on the fells. I tell you what, I could do with telephoto at this moment, but I ain't got it. I ain't got one. Well, I've still got one. I've still got the EF, but I haven't brought it with me because I ain't got the adapter for the RF range. I've got 24 to 105 at the moment. I'm going to try it out, see if it can grab something. But this is the thing about what I do with my hiking, my fell walking. It's quite difficult to focus on both the photography and the hiking. At the end of the day, I set myself a plan, a route, and I follow that. And you know, it's not easy. It's not easy. I mean, today, for instance, we've got a couple of fells. Yeah, a couple of fells, 3 fells, in fact, over 800 metres. But yeah, it is hard work trying to focus on one thing and the other. When all this is done, when I've completed my Wainwrights, which I've got to go, by the way, I think what I'll do is probably revisit my favourite ones, my favourite fells where it's most photogenic. And also do a lot more lakeside stuff, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, the wind is, yeah, that's another thing as well, that the wind doesn't help. Try to, seems to inhibit the speech, inhibit my focus on the photography. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. So I've made my way down from Scoat Fell. Oh, I've got a light behind me. Nice. It's been a bit like that all day actually. Some nice fleeting light. But it's alright having a light. You still need to compose, don't you? You need to frame things up. I think I've got a few. It's funny actually, because at the start of the video I said that I'd missed the tripod. I have a preference in using the tripod. But I'd say 95% of my shots today were probably handheld. Reason for that is probably due to its accessibility. Tucked away in the holster on my belt. All good fun. By the way, the battery has lasted all day. I haven't changed it, and I've done a bit of video. You can probably tell using the R6. Oh, just move setting. Yeah, a bit of video, yeah, good stuff. Very impressed. Using the camera as a hybrid, as it was, just change between stills and video. Been quite a frustrating day in terms of photography. I've got a fair few in the bag, but it's all about the hike today. Next time you'll probably find me in either a bit of woodland, or I'll return to the Yorkshire Dales with the new camera. I want to mix it up a bit, mix the photography up. But yeah, good day. 4 fells bagged. So yeah, I'm going to make my way back down to the car now. Right, till next time, take good care of yourself. Keep smiling. Bye bye for now.